Hi, this is Kismet the Feral Grandma, and welcome to my life at the end of the day. It goes off too fast. Here in Christmas Day, Central Texas. And I guess it really is Christmas because I just watched Hans Gruber fall off Nakatomi Plaza Tower. I wore my Nakatomi Plaza Christmas party shirt today. It has a wreath and it has an automatic weapon in it. It doesn't say ho 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 on it though. That's the one I need. But it's doggy time and I'm outside. Puppy dog, what you doing? Oh, you're a good boy. You're staying close. Awesome. I got up early and I started making breakfast, and I made a good pile of breakfast for everybody. I made enough in case the daughter's boyfriend made it early. But, he had to entertain his mama for a while. He's a good boy, so he did. But he came over in the afternoon. Puppy dog, you done? But, it's been a fun day and it's been good food. I actually did not go crazy with the bacon and eggs this morning. I made enough. And he didn't make it till later, so I put some of it up in a way that I'll be more than able to eat it as leftovers. Come on, puppy. Come on up here with me. And then I'm sitting around. Loki made dinner. It was good. Imagine you got some leftovers from some prime rib. And you got somebody willing to cut it up and make dinner out of it. So we did that. I'll eat his cooking anytime. He's a decent cook. But it's Christmas Day, so here I am wishing everybody a happy, safe, and thoughtful Christmas. I did not really get any exercise, but I did manage to break a molar. It's not like the whole tooth is broken off of a healthy root. It's a corner of a molar broken off from what had been drilled and cemented decades ago. I've kind of been wanting it out since, but I guess that's going to be the course of action now. Would be get rid of this. That's going to eat up time, and they're going to want to put extra drugs in me, and they'll give me prescriptions and stuff, and things I don't usually put in my body, And the amount of fireworks going on. I can see some way off in the distance, one of the rural homes, and there's enough burn in the air. I can smell the smoke. Somebody's either having a fire and sitting around it with drinks or something. But, that's not a bad end of the day. I don't always like the music my neighbors play, but they're doing something and being festive and entertaining their families and their friends in some cases. A bit of lights every here and there. And the tooth I broke is already dead, so it's not going to bother me as much as it might, except my tongue is rubbing on the edges. Figures. And then Loki's got some plans to cook some ribs. We're going to have all the gifts tomorrow or whenever it happens to be that the older grandson is back from his dad's. It's fair. He doesn't get to open all this stuff until he gets here. So we're going to open our stuff then too. And maybe the daughter's boyfriend will make it for that, because we've got some nice things for him. We've got some nice things for the boyfriend. We've got some nice things for the younger grandson. We've got some nice things for Lyrical. And that's something nice to look forward to. Although the daughter called the shots this morning, she told the younger one that's home, that he had to stay out of his stocking for now. He'll get all of it when their brother's home. Now, I found a perfectly themed stocking for the older boy. It's a freaking shark. I hope he's gonna like it. And then the younger one was feeling things and trying to figure out what his mom got. But that's something kids do. Now, for somebody who's going to be driving in less than a year, oh God, that's a horrifying thought. Or at least I think he could have already got his permit if he'd been ready and gone in and tested for it. Have to count. Oh, yeah. More stuff getting exploded. Yeah, Texas often has good weather at Christmas, so we often have fireworks stands open from shortly before Christmas until New Year's. It's a little bit chill out here, but it's not bad. We were expecting rain, although now that we're closer to it, it's looking like we're going to have later rain, but it'll be more intense than the light sprinkling we've done up to this point. My little piece that came off my tooth, I managed to not swallow it. I've swallowed whole teeth before when I was a kid. It's like you eating a caramel or something and down it goes, But, no, it's just... I did not eat anything I did not intend to eat today. I'll give me points for that. Although, I think some of it counted as falling off the wagon. Because I wanted some strawberries so bad. So I planned the breakfast to include the strawberries. But, for the most part, I did pretty good. I ate my bacon and eggs, and I ate my bit of prime rib. Oh, rib roast, sorry. It wasn't prime, it was the like 1 or 2 grades down from prime, but it was still a ribeye roast. And we have another one to decide what to do with, and Loki's been plotting about that. He's trying to decide what he wants to do for that. Could wind up out here in the, depending on the temperature that day. Because this propane grill gets plenty dang hot. And then we've got a charbroil device called a Big Easy. Or the Big Easy. And that one is awesome. It's kind of like a propane-powered air fryer, only it's huge. You can do an entire turkey in it. I know, because we have. I hear somebody's kids. It is, as dark as it is, it's actually still pretty early. I'm kind of stretching out my video making a look. Yeah, the kids are this way. All the new toys. And good meals and candy and stuff out of their stockings. Things I love about Christmas is the sound of happy children. And for this neighborhood, some of that happiness just stems from the freedom of being in the USA. Because many of their parents and grandparents remember not being here. Being in places run by cartels. Oh yeah, I was thinking of something. This is not going to go over well with a lot of people. But, yeah, I was thinking of posting this on Facebook because less advertisers or less ads there. And I know that YouTube gets a lot of their money from advertisers. Well, I'm not monetized, so they might not like this, but what are they going to do about it, right? The fact is, 30% or more of the prescriptions written, I'm going to bet, are completely unnecessary. And then you wind up with side effects that they can write you more prescriptions for, which are theoretically necessary to deal with the side effects. But let's face it, if the drugs worked, you wouldn't have to refill them. And if you take something for the side effects, and then you get different side effects, and you take something for those side effects, then it's time for a long sit down and figuring out how many of those drugs you really have to be taking. Because I am 13 months and a week, give or take, from being 60 years old. I still have color in my hair, and I still go to martial arts. And I like to go camping. Now, I haven't had much good grip in my hands lately, but I'm working on that because I need more camping. What up, puppy dog? You hearing someone else's dog? Yeah, he hears someone else's dog. But as nice as it is outside, and turn around over here. Neighbor's house lit up. Another neighbor's house lit up. Yeah. They're reds, and so, I mean, where do you find teal lights? They're not properly green, they're not properly blue, but they're very nice. I like them. And then down the way here, we've got a string of green, and then a string of the old-fashioned larger bulbs that's alternating blue and white. And then we've got the ones down there that look like the edge of a gingerbread house because it's the white drippy bit. And then they've got like some, looks like purple and red along the edge of the roof. And that's cool. That's cool. Light it up. Make Christmas be what you need it to be. And that's the things I needed to say to people. So I hope you're having a safe and thoughtful and maybe even delightful Christmas with your family or friends or whatever it is that makes it work for you. And a healthy dinner. Now, for people who have a little difficulty putting a healthy dinner together, don't forget to check if any of the little free libraries in your area have gone to being little free pantries. The one on the edge of Georgetown at the Unitarian Church is a little free pantry now because times are still hard and people need it. And I've got some stuff to take and put in, and somebody had just dropped off a big box full of stuff when my daughter's bunch were there for Christmas Eve service. It was basically just getting together for caroling and refreshments, and that's okay. That's what it means to them. But, big cardboard box with some fluffy stuff, looked like maybe baby garments or something. Maybe toddler coat mittens, I don't know. But they had been dropped off on the ground outside. I let them know because rain was expected. And I'm sure they will make sure that somebody gets it who needs it. Or that it's out there and available. And somebody will get to it. But it was taken in so it won't be sitting out in the rain when tomorrow hits, because we're expecting rain. And I kind of expect my little blonde sidekick over here to be in his thunder shirt. We had a sprinkle this morning, and he had to be in his thunder shirt. because, oh my gosh, it was sprinkling. But we're 15 minutes into a video now, and my toes are getting cold because my socks are not on me. My socks and my shoes and what I know is under the tree. I'm gonna show off the new boots when I have them unwrapped. They look nice. They're not the colored ones that I wanted. The ones I wanted had to look like that teal across the street. It was pretty. Last pair of Western boots I had, I bought in Lubbock. My kids were tiny. And sooner or later, semi-retired Bob will end up down here, and I'll at least get him to wear a hat. I don't know. He might make a decent cowboy. Though his spread's small enough, I don't think he's gonna need a horse. Somebody somewhere is gonna take him out for a horseback ride sooner or later. You ready to go in, puppy? It's getting a little cool. It is. It's getting a little cold. What you looking at? Oh, it's dark and he's kind of old, and I think he's staring across the street trying to spot or smell or hear if that big dog is out. Every now and then he breaks his rope. He might be on the chain now. And he's wandered around. Basically a good dog. He's not mean. He doesn't attack or anything. He doesn't act aggressive when I've met him. And he just wanders around trying to make friends with people. There are worse things a dog could do. You ready, puppy? Are you ready? Are you ready to go in? Let's go in. Come on, bye-bye. I'll tell my friends bye-bye, okay? I hope you're all having a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. Bye-bye.